Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Good morning, happy Sunday. Hope all is doing well. Let's get that coffee in us and get into the Major League Baseball betting card. I'm fired up today. I'm waiting and can't wait for this NFL season to kick off. College football, just looking into some recruiting this morning, going over some rosters and different conference stuff. Been up since about 5:30 this morning, and we really started hammering some numbers. Major League Baseball. A lot of my picks were done yesterday. I don't really like this card. Full disclosure, it's a shorter card, so I think we're going to get through it. I will give you guys three best bets. Let's get a 2 out of 3, or maybe even sweep the board here. Get back into that sweet spot. We've been cruising. Yesterday, we went 3 out of 4 of the, well, actually, technically, if you want to call it that, we did sweep the entire board. We had the Padres money line over 4.5 and the team total, and the Padres on the run line ended up losing due to the late I think it was a 10th inning victory, but that was one where a lot of value on runs totals, taking overs this weekend. Smashed the Dodgers money line. I think that was one of the craziest. I think that's just a little contrarian play against Skeens. That one was right there in front of us. Baltimore money line, another great outcome. It got a little dicey late, but we got out of that one. And Oakland money line's been good. The Athletics have been one of the profitable teams, but so within those picks, we did go 5 out of 6. So that was a very strong day. The no run first innings though, between Seattle and Dodgers, they did not come home. Those little buggers, they seem to always scratch across one run when they shouldn't. So that's what we had going on. That was my quick recap. Hope you guys all had a great day betting this weekend, or yesterday I should say, and over the weekend. But please make sure you guys all subscribe down below. Smash that like button, and feel free to do me a solid. If you want to become a channel member, that's a great way to give back to the channel. It's kind of like my tip jar. And like I said, I'm going to be coming out with some really cool stuff for my channel members. We're over 300 in the Discord. That's awesome. Let's keep that number building. I'd like to get over 500. Totally free to join the Discord. Just a great community where we chop it up. Football season is going to be extremely, extremely active over there. I'm still working out ways to do giveaways and stuff for you guys. We will do one to kick off the football season, but there's going to be a few things that you have to do. Probably in the best way that I can tell you that is follow me on X. Make sure you follow me on Discord. The handle's in the bottom left. Never miss a beat when I drop something, because when those giveaways come, you're going to want to have that notification bell turned on to get some cool stuff. So that's where we're at. Enough recap, enough me saying hello to you guys this morning. I want to get into these games and give you guys my 3 best bets. I'm not going crazy. We're going to lock into some profits and just not going to force anything. These are the 3 games that I like, so that's the ones that we're going to bet. All right, let's get into it. Here's where we look into the odds jam. First game on the card is the is kind of interesting, because now we have, once again, we have a matchup between Texas and New York. That's something where we've been kind of really firing on the overs there. That's been a common play. I do like the over here again. Just it's been hitting so many overs lately that I'm going to stay away from this. It's just, I don't know. I have a second nature for kind of sniffing these ones out. And myself, if we have, I'm kind of that roulette player that if we have, 4 reds in a row, I bet black. So that's kind of how I look at it. And unfortunately, within sports gambling, and I should say handicapping baseball, I don't make too much when I try to pick 50-50 winners. We look for that edge to get over, 56% before we even think about betting it. So that's where we're at, and we're not going to bet on a hunch. But if I had to give you guys a lean, I think this game, for some odd reason, may go under, but all the numbers and everything indicate over. Angels, Nationals, Mackenzie Gore, Jack Chronic, Wicks, if that's how you pronounce it. I think the Nationals eat here. I think minus 141 is a little cheap. Came this close to betting the over as well. I love the over in this game, so if you guys are on board with the over train, go for it here in Angels and Washington. All right, and then we can hit up the Houston-Boston game. Hunter Brown, James Paxton. Staying away from this game as well. James Paxton's a sneaky, sneaky good pitcher. Hunter Brown has had a great second kind of half to the first half of the season. So great second quarter, second, third, whatever you want to call it. I like the Astros in the spot, minus 131. I just don't want to lay that big of a number on the road, but I think the Houston Astros, the Spacemen, get it done in this contest. And a lot of these games are early starts, so keep that in mind, guys. All right, Athletics and Blue Jays. We're going back to it. J.P. Sears going against Chris Bassett. Bassett's been kind of killing me when I go against Toronto. I've been playing the narrative where, hey, we're going to fade him. And now we have J.P. Sears. I think this is going to be a little bit of a contrarian play for most. I would love to jump on the Athletics money line plus 139. That's a lot of value on the road, plus 139. But instead, we are going to take the Oakland, the Oakland Toronto. I'm going to go under in this one. All right, under 8.5, minus 110. I think it's more of a sharper play. This may sail over maybe 15, 16 runs, and you guys all laugh at me tomorrow. But this is kind of one where I did some numbers and I looked into it a little bit, and I just favor the under. I think we might get a little sneaky good outing from J.P. Sears. Lefties, Toronto's does not hit well. I think Vlad is, I wish he would have got dealt to my Cleveland Indians, but nonetheless, I think that's something where I could see Toronto putting up a goose egg today and Oakland winning, let's say like 5-0. So if you guys want to play a scratch off ticket, that's that exact. But if you guys hit, please don't let me know because I'm not playing it. All right. And then our second official bet we're going to make of the day, we are going to take a game where, quite frankly, I don't understand it. It's fishy. We have that Scooby sense. It's firing off. This is a, Code 5, smelly game, but we're still betting it. All right. We're taking Baltimore. I can't believe it's minus 110. Right now, I'm looking at it dead in the face. Still minus 1. Actually, it's minus 106 right now, but that's with a little non-well-known book that you can't get into that easy. So minus 110, it was the number I got. Albert Suarez on the road going against Jeffrey Springs. I don't see it. I don't understand it. Jackson Holiday, oh my God. How about 5 home runs, I think, in his last 10 games after getting called back up from AAA. I mean, this is just back onto that Baltimore train where they could score 8 runs in any given day. And if you're going to give me minus 110 against a pitcher with a 6.23 ERA, albeit I think that they might be staffing this game, and I am not sure on that, but when I do bet against teams that staff, on a little Sunday staff, instead of listing a starting pitcher, I gotta tell you, I think it's well over 50% that the rotation that just rolls out there, staff guy ends up winning. But Jeffrey Springs, no, he's not a staff guy. He will through 5 innings last outing, 6 hits, 4 runs allowed, gave up 2 bombs. Baltimore hits a lot of home runs. I could see this, but it's been frustrating for Tampa Bay. Albert Suarez, I think he's going to do enough to get the job done. The thing about this number is he's pitching on a shorter rest within, his expected start got bumped up a little bit with Grayson Rodriguez going on the IL. So that could possibly be playing a role, but for me, this one's pretty cut and dry. I'm just going to hammer the Baltimore money line. Possibly even the run line with some extreme value, but this is a fishy bet. But I can't turn it down. It's almost like that low-hanging fruit. Baltimore basically even money with an edge in pitching matchup, and the only thing working against them is kind of their road splits. But I looked into it, and pretty much everybody's good to go, healthy. So let's take the Baltimore Orioles in this game. All right. Next one also is a fish alert. San Diego and the Marlins. Dylan Cease. This is one where I really want to couple the Padres with another chalky team. Have a 2-team money line parlay. I still might. But Dylan Cease, I've been kind of off that train. Padres have been hot, and Miami's kind of that team that just kind of wrecks your soul. And they are a parlay killer. So maybe do it. I might do it. It almost made the board. I really like the prospects of doing a San Diego coupled with the Dodgers and or coupled with the San Francisco Giants. Those are kind of the 3 expensive money lines I like. I think the Dodgers are a little bit better priced, but still All right, but that'll be kind of how we're looking at that one. So it's Padres, but I also like Max Meyer as a pitcher as well for the Marlins, young hot arm. So staying away from that game, but they may become a little last minute dance partner in a money line parlay. All right, so if I do end up playing that, I will post it on the Discord. I'm gonna go do some more homework with that. All right, Guardians Twins, Tanner Beebe back on the bump. Cleveland broke their losing streak. You can get the guards even money. I think that's a safer play than taking Minnesota. Minnesota's been hot. I know you guys don't. Someone was combative about and kind of challenged me on that. But when I say a team's hot, I don't always mean that they're it doesn't always mean win loss. I look at a lot of things other than just the things that just are the glaring numbers. It's kind of why I do this. But anyways, I do like Cleveland. I think that's where they could get this win on a Sunday and get out of here. Kind of a little save some face with this divisional showdown with the Twins. Reds, Brewers, and I'm going to breeze through some of these because there's really not that much analysis. It's just going to be one more pick that I'll get to at the end. I'll save it to the end, and then we'll get you on your way. Nick Lodolo has been kind of outstanding. I do like possibly taking runs in this game. I think the Reds could explode, and it would be Reds in the over against the Brewers today for me in that matchup. Braves and the Rockies. This is just a overplay for me. If you're going to bet this game, the over 10.5 is still out there. That's where I stand on it. That's what we've been betting all weekend. Coors Field, kind of middle of the road guys going. I think the Braves are going to eat against a lefty, Kyle Freeland. So this is one where as long as they execute and have good approach at the plate, I think that the Braves at least hit their team total, and we might see this total sail over the 10.5. Okay, and then a couple more. We got Tigers, Giants, Hayden Birdsong, and Kyler Montero. Quite frankly, just a simple fade of Kyler Montero. That's why I might add the Giants into that money line parlay of the day. But 3-1 on the season. Hayden Birdsong has been fantastic young arm. Had a horrible outing last, not horrible, but maybe it was a little bit bad, but not up to his standards or any starting pitcher in Major League Baseball standards for a starter. So that's kind of where we're looking for a bounce back game in this spot. I do like the Giants. If I was going to do a moneyline part of the day, I would couple them with the Padres, like I said. But at a minus 170 price, can't bet them by themselves. So if you were going to bet this, it would be three ways I would do it. I would take the under 8, I would take the money line if you want to lay it, or I would take the minus 1.5 at a plus 126 price. If you guys like a little insurance, take the Giants minus 1 would probably be how I would bet this game if I was going to play it. All right. Pirates, Dodgers, Bailey Falter, Tyler Glass now. Let's just call it spade a spade. The Dodgers are back. They don't have Mookie yet. I know a lot of people hate the Dodgers, but I got a lot of respect for them. Actually, kind of hoping in some weird fashion that this kind of goes against my one of my biggest pet peeves in baseball, and it's something I tell people all the time, especially being an Indians fan. I fall victim to this a lot more than you can imagine. You can't go shopping for diamonds on a budget, right? That's just kind of how it is. And so if you want to get a World Series ring with diamonds, you got to lay out the hardware. You got to go buy the players. And I know it doesn't work every single time, 100% of the time. The Royals defied the odds. We've seen teams just sneak through these Moneyball kind of teams. But we look at what the Dodgers do, the Yankees do. I don't like the Yankees per se, being in the AL, but I respect them, right? I respect an organization that wants to go out there and win for their fans, okay? And that's what the Dodgers do. They're always buyers at the deadline. They're very aggressive with their farm systems. And here we go. We're looking at Tyler Glass now, just ripping aces, right? They take aces off everybody. Took Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts off the red. I mean, it's just, I mean, look at Ohtani, Jack Flaherty. I mean, they just make the moves. They want to win baseball games. And the only thing that is a negative for me is just, I'm not too much of a fan of their coach. Just personally, that's just me. So, some people like him, some people don't. I'm a little indifferent with the style of coaching, but I think that they lose a lot more games than they should because of that. But the Dodgers, let's just call a spade a spade. I think they absolutely are back. I could see the Pirates winning this one kind of sneakily. But, I mean, last night, get off the Skeens wagon, fade him more times than not. And, great outing. I mean, he pitched well. But the Dodgers, I think their lineup is just back, and they don't even have Mookie yet. So if you were going to bet this, minus 246 is out of control. Not laying $1, not laying a 1.5 here on the run line. I think that Fulcher's a little sneaky. I think the Dodgers may eat. So if they do get beat, though, they're either going to get shut out or Pittsburgh's going to win in a slugfest. They're not losing a middle of the number game here. So Dodgers team total is definitely a bet that I like in this contest. And then the next game, this is a playoff of the Philadelphia Phillies losing last time out. Also couple that with Merrill Kelly being fantastic, coming off of injury. Also, something within this I do like for just the fact that I don't like for this to ever happen, but the injuries that Arizona has right now, Ketel Marte is going to take the day off. MVP caliber player, not in the lineup. I think that the Phillies get this one done. I know they're on the road. It's less of a better play, I guess you would say, on the road. They're a lesser road team than at home. But I think Christopher Sanchez can get this one done. Phillies first 5 is a bet that entertained me as well. But we're going to take them on the full game because I think that they get some runs later on as well. So Philadelphia, another one where it's just kind of a sucker bet, but we're taking it minus 119 on the money line. Philadelphia for the win, okay? Mets, Mariners, no play for me. If you want to get behind something, no run first inning, but I think the under, for some reason, the under 7.5. If this was 8.5, I would play it. If it was 8, I would play it. But 7.5 at minus 110, that's a no play for me. Sometimes Severino gives up the long ball, and Castillo likewise. So Mariners under at home has been a trend that we've been playing a lot on the channel. But this is something where just kind of don't like the matchups going, so I'm going to stay away from it. But I do think this is a very favorable bet for a no-run first inning if you want to go back to the well. So that's what I got. Here's a quick recap. I hope you guys all enjoyed the picks. Make sure you guys subscribe down below. Please smash that like button. I want to get over 200 likes in this video. Remember to follow me on X. Handle is in the bottom left. And please jump over to the Discord. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I know we only got 3 picks today, but hopefully 3 winners, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow on the channel. Cheers.